Is the city of Oakland wasting money clearing away homeless encampments?
Well, that's a question that we're looking at in tonight's original Project Home. Susie Steimle explains why Oakland is undergoing an audit that city leaders say is way overdue.
It's like third world country to me. It feels like, we're refugees in our own country.
It's not safe for them to be out on the street. Here they have each other.
It's the chaos of another encampment clearing in Oakland. It's hard on the civic servants asked to carry out these orders.
I'm trying to get you guys out of here.
And it's more heartbreak for the homeless being told once again, you can't sleep here.
This is just not solving any kind of problems. They're just creating problems over problems.
Every time the city does this, the homeless experience a roller coaster of anger, anxiety, and alienation.
They treat us like we're nothing, and it's not fair. We're humans too, and everybody has their struggles in life. Some are just worse than others.
What's clearing Wood Street ultimately going to do?
It's going to put all of us homeless people over on another street, probably.
That's it?
That's all it's going to do. We're just going to switch over to another street.
On November 5th, more than 100 trailers were removed and dozens of tents trashed. The plan is to turn this into a safe RV parking site. 2 months later, the landowner is still trying to clear people out. Many homeless residents have been here for more than 6 years. Tracy Lee says she moved here because city workers told her to when they cleared out her last encampment.
They're just herding them from here to there to here to there. It's like it's a game to them for the city and making money off of it.
Yeah, because they told people to come here?
Yeah, they hurdled everybody here from around the neighborhood and other encampments.
The city did give ample warning, a 30-day notice plus a 72-hour written notice. Most were offered alternative shelter, but many don't want what's being offered.
Or they say we can go to the tough sheds, but then if we go to the tough sheds, we lose our trailers.
Yeah.
And then you're only allowed to be in the tough sheds for 6 months.
Yeah.
So then after that 6 months, where are you going to go?
Right. So do you think the system's working at all?
No, not at all.
Yeah.
I think they should just let us be.
Often the city can't just let them be. Encampments like Wood Street are considered unsafe, and many pose a fire hazard. City data shows 160 fires have broken out at encampments this past year. Oakland budgeted $32 million on homelessness this year. That includes $1.1 million for police support during these encampment closures and $640,000 for staff who clear them out. It also budgeted $1.6 million for rapid rehousing of the homeless.
Good boy.
A KPIX investigation found that program has a lot of complaints as well. The private company that runs much of it, Bay Area Community Services, or BACS, could not provide us specifics on how many clients that got permanently placed actually stayed housed. Oakland officials told us they don't have current data on that either.
So are all of these expenditures of taxpayer money really paying off? Well, the new year should shed some light on that. A city council member here and the city auditor are partnering together to audit homeless services in Oakland, and it starts this month.
And if you go to an encampment, someone who doesn't have shelter, we're not successful right now.
We actually need evaluations of whether we're hitting the goals that we set out to achieve.
City Auditor Courtney Ruby and Council Member Nikki Fortunato Bass connected on the campaign trail last year and formed a partnership.
The audit should shine a light on whether our strategies are effective or not. So that is, at the end of the day, it's my job to hold City Hall accountable to make sure that we move the needle on this crisis.
The audit seeks to find hard data on how many encampments there are, the cost of the current encampment management program, if these closures comply with city policy, and determine if contractors are actually helping permanently house the homeless.
Is the city monitoring those contracts to ensure that the services are being provided? Are the services successful? Are we monitoring the right things?
Is this overdue?
Yes, it's overdue.
Ruby says she also intends to measure equity and give the homeless a voice in what works for them so they can avoid feeling shuffled around.
That is very powerful because that government is here to serve everyone. And if we lose sight of that, it's just the people who get our attention, right? Just the people that we know, then we failed to do our job.
Some information regarding contractors is expected to be revealed by March. The full report should be ready by June of this year.
Yeah. Do you know if other cities around the Bay, they're all dealing with it? Have any of the other cities done this?
So we know that San Jose and the Bay Area has done it, but then other cities that have homelessness issues like Seattle and Portland and Austin have also done this. Los Angeles has done this. They found out a lot of things that are not working well.
Yeah.
They're expecting to get a lot of information out of this, and they say it's overdue.
Millions and millions and millions just here in
much
Northern
money.
California. Yeah.
Susie, thank you. Don't forget to send us your stories and ideas to projecthome@cbs.com and see all of Susie's reporting on our website.
Some new video.